What's up, y'all? This is Rick Reed. I had a few people to ask me to show them how to use AutoTune for actually tuning vocals and not just for the T-Pain effect. So, I thought I'd do a little video to kind of give a little tutorial. I'm not an expert, so, I'm sure there are people who know how to do this better than I do. I've just been experimenting with it for a minute, so I just show y'all what I do for my process. I'm using a song that I've been working on for a little minute, so yeah, bear with me. I hate flat notes, and there's a lot of them in this. Anyways, all right, so what I have here is my lead vocal track right here. I have the AutoTune plugin. To get to the AutoTune plugin, what you want to do is you go to one of your inserts, down to audio use. It's gonna go to Antares AutoTune Evo, and usually for vocals you want to do mono, and you click on that. So when you do that, this is what comes up. It usually starts out on the auto side, and it looks like this. It's gonna be set to soprano, but I come here, click here, and set it to alto/tenor. If you want to do the T-Pain effect and make it sound all synthy, you go here, turn this retune speed like way up, the humanize way low, and let's see how it sounds on this. See how it sounds on this lead vocal track. All right, here we go. Now let me solo, not that. Let me solo this. Put equal.
Oh,
yeah, sounds crazy, huh?
woo, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Shawty. Anyway, yeah, so that's how it sounds with the little retune T-Pain effect. It's automatically set around 20. I like to set it around 25 or something like that. But like I said, we're not doing the T-Pain effect, so we're going to go over here to graphic mode. Click there. I've already tuned like most of this, but I'm just doing this for this tutorial. So what I did was cleared this little beginning section right here, and we're gonna tune this right here. So let me see what I need to do next. All right, what I want to do, notice here that I have my lead vocal track and it's sent to a bus. Like, this is the actual track. My AutoTune is not on the track, but it's on my auxiliary track. I can do this with lead vocals because of the fact that the lead vocal track is only going to play the lead vocal, which means there's only going to be one voice playing at a time. But if you notice what I do on all of my background vocals, on the auxiliary it's not there, but it's on the actual track itself, because you don't want to track a bunch of vocals, or you don't want to try to tune a bunch of vocals on the same track, because it's not going to turn out right. It's going to switch all of the notes at the same time, and it's going to sound real crazy. So yeah, always just put your AutoTune on the track itself and not on the auxiliary. All right, so we go back to my lead vocal track, and let's play it and see how it sounds from the top. This note is ugly, so y'all gotta bear with me. Alright, so we got that. What I need to do now is find the key of my song, because it's automatically set to C chromatic. I do everything by ear, so I kind of play the song and I hum out the melody or the scale. So I hear that it's which tells me that it's a major scale. I don't play the keys, so I gotta kind of figure that out on my own. So what I'm gonna do here is go to new track. I'm gonna create a software instrument, and there we go. Create that. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. All right. So I got a software instrument right here, and what I'm going to do is start with that bass note that I just sang. I'm gonna pull up my little caps lock keyboard, and I'm gonna play these notes. Let me play this again. Oh, yeah, I got it. So I'm gonna sing that note, and I notice that is a D sharp or an E flat. So I know it's gonna be the D sharp major or E flat major. So I come here, set it to a major scale, and it's an E flat major. Pow. So now it knows what key it's in, and it'll be easy to tune it that way. All right. So when you first start tracking, these little red lines right here are not going to be there. So what you're going to need to do is go down to this track button, click it till it turns red, and then you push play. And what it's going to do is record that stuff, that information, into AutoTune so that you will be able to tune it. But you can't see it working right now because it's already in there. But once you do that, you click track to unarm it, and your information is here. Alright, so the thing I love about AutoTune Evo is this little tool right here. I don't even know what the heck it's called, but the junk is nice. It makes it a lot easier. What I'm gonna do is go over here and make this bigger, make this wider, just so you can see it better. All of these lines is what my voice is doing. It's on auto scroll, so it's gonna play from wherever. Let me stop this. Click on here, push equal, so that the loop restricts to just this section. So now, all right. So as we can both or all see, that note was terrible. Just sound like garbage. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tool. The quick way to get to it, make sure you click in AutoTune or whatever, and it's the number 3. You can go 1 is the first tool, number 2 is this little tool that you can use to draw info. That's cool. You can draw it in like a pencil, and it does whatever your pencil tells it to do. But we're gonna undo that, you know. This is number 1 is like a line tool. If you want to make a straight note, it does what it tells it to do. See, it does that crazy jump. But that's gonna sound crazy, so we're gonna undo that. What we like is this tool right here. Now, what I see a lot of people do is draw a straight line across a track like this, which is not right, because it's going to sound messed up. Listen. Did you hear that? Like the little bend at the beginning didn't play. So what we're going to do is undo that. This is a note that starts lower and goes higher. You notice I go, oh. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to start right here, but I'm going to start, you see that this note is going a little bit above where the note should be, and then I drift below what the note should be, because we're supposed to be hitting this G3 right here. So the closer it is to this line, the closer it is to the note that it's supposed to be. So what I do is start maybe about right here when it gets to the start of that bend right there, and I'm going to drag it straight across. I love this freaking tool. That is nice. Alright, so we're going to listen to how this sounds. So let's straighten out that note. Let me drag this in a little bit so I don't have to wait so long for that note hits. All right. Alright, and I don't like how this note hits because it starts on a sour note a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of see how that goes. Yeah, it doesn't just kind of straightens out that crazy. You don't want to, I'm gonna push number 4. You don't want to have your note start like this because it's gonna make it sound all box. See how it skips like that? It doesn't sound natural. You want it to sound as natural as possible, so you want to get it where these lines kind of curve in. You want to kind of match that. Alright, so we're going to go to the next set of nasty, disgusting, filthy notes. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's a lot of craziness right there. So what we're going to do is bring it here, and we can see every single note that I kind of messed up. Where it's supposed to be right here, it goes under, so I'm going to straighten that out. AutoTune makes it real easy to do that. This is supposed to be probably right here. These kind of drift a little bit. Sometimes I try not to mess with things like this because of how big this wave is going right here. If you try to straighten it out, it makes it sound real artifactish and crazy. So a lot of times I leave these alone unless it's a vibrato. Let's see. This is probably supposed to be right here. A lot of times I don't know what the note is supposed to be. I'm gonna take that and bring it in a little bit. A lot of times I don't know what the note is supposed to be until I listen to it. So put that there. This is probably supposed to be right here. And notice how I'm not going past where the bend is. I'm kind of keeping it in that boundary. Keep this right here. And notice how it kind of rounds it off for you with the green. The green line is what is being corrected to. The red line is where it was before. And I don't know what kind of craziness that is. I think that's supposed to be right there. There's like a real messed up echo in my ears, so I can't really hear the notes clearly. So I might not even be tuning this absolutely right, but I'm just doing this to, so you kind of get the point of how to tune this stuff. But I'm pretty sure this sounds kind of messed up, but hey, it is what it is, cool. All right. So I'm doing this. That might sound a little crazy, so I'm gonna stop that right there because this might make a little warbly sound, whatever. What I like to do with this little vibrato part right here, let me see. That little vibrato part. Usually I don't mess with it, but I'm gonna put this right there, kind of neaten up this vibrato. Yeah, that's supposed to be like up here somewhere, so I'm gonna neaten that up. Put this right here. Straighten that out a little bit. Just to kind of clean it up. I don't too much want to mess with it. Maybe I just put that right there just to kind of clean it up. Now I did that. I mean, that's a little too extreme, so I probably want to just keep that how it was. Just go back and erase all these things. But for the sake of the video, I'll just keep it there. And I'm going to go here and finish cleaning up all this garbage stuff right here. Like once you do it for a long time or for a while, you start to know what the notes are supposed to be just by looking at them. I think this is supposed to be up here because it kind of supposed to match this. It's probably gonna be like some junk like that. I don't know, but you get the point. So we're gonna go here, clean that up. All these flat and sharp notes, just ridiculousness, man. Get it together, baby. This is why I shall be taking some vocal lessons. Everybody always told me, you don't need no vocal lessons. You can sing, boy. You can sing. Man, it's never a bad time to get vocal lessons. I don't care if you Aretha Franklin. It's always good to have a vocal coach. so that I don't need AutoTune Evo to correct my messed up notes. I can correct my own messed up junk. All right. So let's listen to this from that crazy old note. I think this, I'm gonna go here and push number 4 and slide this up, because I think that's actually supposed to be the note right there. Sounds better. This note is just terrible. So I'm gonna slide that up too, because I think that's supposed to be like right there. Neaten that up. I don't even know if that's a word. I wish you could hear, like Melodyne, when you move one of these. I wish I had Melodyne. Melodyne is nice. When you move these things right here, you can hear the note that is playing, so it's a lot easier to tune. Like, I really wish I had Melodyne, but I don't. Will one of these days when I get some bread, but hey. Cool. All right, so I just, gave a little tutorial about how to use AutoTune Evo to tune vocals. Just remember to not mess with this crazy squiggly things. Your vibratos. Don't put a AutoTune all the way through straight with stuff like this. Straight with stuff like that. Because it's gonna make it sound all crazy. I'll give you an example. Here. Now listen to when it gets to that part. Heard that nastiness? Yeah, so undo that crap. Alright. So, yeah, there we go, man. That's a little quick tutorial. I mean, I know I'm not the best at this stuff, but that's a start. So, hey, this is Rick Reed. Oh, I guess I can let y'all hear a little bit of the song. That'd be kind of green for me to play just that little bit through the whole freaking video. So, little preview of the song. It's called Anytime You Need a Friend. This is a very rough mix. It's really not mixed at all. So, yeah, kind of bear me. This is just the beginning stages of this song.
Everywhere you go, you always seem to find someone that needs your help, but no one seems to care for you and what you go through. Who's there to encourage you? And every time you find that you're in a bind, nobody is around to pick you up if you should fall. Who do you call when you need a friend? Oh. When you need a shoulder to cry on, for someone to rely on. When you look to the left and the right, but nobody's there to hold your hand. When there's no one to talk to, when there's nobody but you. When you feel like giving up and nobody seems to even know. Baby, just remember, you ain't gotta look no further than me. I'll be everything that you need. Baby, you can find it in me. Just remember.
enough, that's enough. Hey, Reese, bro, you came through on that second verse, man. Uncle Reese wrote that second verse for me. But yeah, man, this is Rick Reed. I hope y'all enjoyed my little mini tutorial, my first tutorial. So I'll be doing some more stuff. I'll keep y'all posted. Until next time, holler at a Wody when you see me on the streets. Oh, man.